Okay, so we have pile number 1 with the beautiful rose quartz. Pile number 1, we're doing a 3-card spread. What can you be doing right now with the beautiful rose quartz to attract your spouse? From what I feel is this. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, so shake off anything that you used to hold on. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a little bit, and exhale through your mouth as we digress and ingest this message. How should pile number 1 be moving? How should pile number 1 attract their spouse? What can they be doing to attract their spouse is the question here. Okay. Again, family, universal family, I will be doing 2 messages, the intuitive message that I get from the card, as well as reading you the message from the books, okay? So that you get a broader meaning. So, how should pile number 1 be moving? The Ace of Feathers for mental clarity and foundation. How should you be moving to attract your spouse? I can already see that starting the Ace of Feathers, Feathers is an air card. So you want to remember that you have a good mindset on, first of all, who you are wanting to attract into your life. And that's why the Ace of Feathers came up here, the goat. And if you know, the goat is very, very, very stable on foundation. They literally can climb up mountains so tight. The mountain is like a little piece. Probably your toes, my fingers, we would slip off. But the goat, it's called a goat for a reason, right? The goat literally is someone who has great foundation. They have great stability. And I'm glad that this card populated first, because this, I feel like this was one of the cards that jumped out. And most of the times when I'm shuffling, I shuffle with my eyes closed. So that card jumped out, and I can actually see that this goat is literally looking towards the sky. So there is something that you're trying to, that you've been thinking about, that you want, clarity on, and that is the spouse. So they want you to start thinking. Like I said, it's an air sign, feathers for air. We want mentalities, right? That's the intuitive side air. We want mentality here. So you want to get that clear. Who specifically do you want first? And then set the foundation. Okay, I like this type of person. XYZ, 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 XYZ. That's called clarity. Instead of, oh, I don't know, maybe I like them tall. Oh, I don't know, maybe I like them short. Or, oh, I don't know, maybe I like them with a lot of money. No, they can have, a nice career. Like, no, make up your mind. What do you want? Okay? That's the message that I'm getting here directly. You're going to attract your spouse with finding out who you want first, and then setting that foundation, setting those stomping grounds to aim towards it. And do not go back on your word. That's the message I also just got. Don't go backwards, right? Don't go backwards. Go forward. If you choose that, choose it wholesomely. Okay? You also have the Knight of Feathers. We're really flying in feathers for our intuition. And these are powerful cards. Right over here, you can see the Coyote. And the Coyote is kind of a scavenger, but they're really not as much. They scavenge, but they're someone who has a specific destined goal. Like they're like, okay, they will follow behind maybe a bear if they're in a specific terrain. If it's a polar bear, the Arctic fox will follow the polar bear. If it's in, the national parks, there'll be a grizzly bear or a black bear. There's usually a coyote following them or a fox in that stage. So what I can see here is that the the coyote is definitely here for action. They have action and focus. They have a goal specifically in mind that they're gonna get it. And one thing I noticed also about coyotes or foxes, they are relentless. They will literally stalk you until you are tired, bones cracking together. Like, you know what? Just take me. Just take me. That's how the prey turn out. It's like, you done chased me for 85 miles. Just take me. So, I can see here that, of course, the fox is, of course, 100% focused. They're kind of like on this mountaintop here, and they can see wherever they're looking. As you can see, they have piercing sight. They're not playing with it. So the message here is that I'm getting is, once you get mental clarity, it's time to remain focused and put it to action. Don't just think about it. Don't just think about it, because the coyote, the fox, they're not going to sit there and think about it. They're going to take action. They're going to be, all right, this is the chance. Now or never. That's how they are. Because if I missed that meal that the bear dropped, if they were eating a deer and I missed that little piece of leg, another fox went and got it. So I'm going to take action now so that I can get it. The other coyote then went to get it. Okay? So here, they want you to take action. Now, you can do that by however it is that you specifically know, whether it's on social media, maybe you may go to a specific park, you may even walk your dog somewhere. That's taking action. You may have in your mind mental clarity, right? Because that's what we're going for. We want to think about who we want first, and we do not want to be stumbling. We don't want to say, oh, maybe I think, oh, no, we want to be 100% certain. Set that foundation of who you want to be with and who you know you're going to spend your life with, like in that happy state. Go out and get them. You may go to meeting centers where in your business that there are other singles. There may be someone of your, I don't know, they may even be one of your followers on one of your social medias if you have social medias, or they may just be someone on your block. And when I say block, I mean in your neighborhood. It could also be someone from, I don't know. I really don't know. Pile number 2, and I can give you a broad range of things that I do know, but what needs to happen is once you get that clarity, take action. Go on a walk. Go talk to new people. Go figure the sites. You may even want to go step outside of your comfort zone and go to a bookstore. Go to who knows? somewhere in your area where people congregate, and it may even be religious. You may even go to your religious area, and there may be a beautiful person waiting for you those specific days. Next thing you know, you went out, you took action. Let's see what taking action is going to give you. Oh my gosh, Two of Crystals. The Kangaroo for balance and adaptability. What? So what must you be doing here? After you take action, the message from the kangaroo, of course, the kangaroo only lives in the driest of the desert. They're only in Australia. So it is the purest deserts there. So of course, they have to adapt. And also their tails. One thing about these beautiful marsupials is that their tails hold balance while they travel, while they're jumping, while they're going through this terrain. They're able to boing, 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 hop at a fast velocity that keeps them balanced. The message here that I'm getting is during these times, and it's amazing because they're hopping towards, as you can see, it's like this crystal sanctuary vine down here, a little bit further there. They got a ways to hop, but listen, they're gonna get there. They're getting there to their goal. So the message here that I do get is mental clarity on who you want first. Build that foundation. Get out of your comfort zone and actually go see maybe singles in your areas that are meeting, maybe, like I keep saying, social media. But be careful. Be careful, because when we have mental clarity and we have that foundation, we don't want to just run out there and just do. We want to be focused on what we're doing while we're taking these actions. And that goes for everything in your life. And you want to remain balanced and adaptable. At least, let's just say, now what I'm getting is at least you would be happy if you had a mental clear vision of how you want your spouse to be. Okay, this. But if that spouse has one thing that you probably don't really like, they kind of want you to adapt to that, because I'm pretty sure your spouse is also going to have one thing that you may do that they don't like. And it could be anything. It may be, you leave the toilet seat up, or you leave the toothpaste off the cap, or maybe you leave the jar open, or maybe the covers on your bed, they're usually knocked on the floor, or the pillows. You get what I mean? Like, it'll be something where you'll be able, of course, you'll still have balance in the relationship with your spouse, but attracting your spouse, you must be adaptable. You must be able to say, because like I keep saying, the kangaroo, they live in the driest areas. They have to adapt to that area. They actually dig in the earth. When the soil is hot, they dig underneath the earth to cool themselves. And they also lick themselves to stay cool. I bet you a lot of people didn't know that. I'm telling you, they eat specific grasses and specific, mind you, it's a desert. Who eats grass? There's hardly any grass. Guess who finds it? I'm telling you, they're able to live in their environment. And while they travel, they're balanced with their tails. And the reason I said that is, while you're going through this journey to find your spouse, right? You're going to find them. But have a mental goal of what type of person you're attracting. When you go out and take action, remain focused on that specific person, that specific set of person. Like, I love a woman with these qualities. I love a man with these qualities. And remember, if they don't have all 10 of your marks, or maybe it may even be 5 and they have maybe 4 out of 5 or maybe 9 out of 10, you want to be adaptable. Is this enough for me to move forward with balance? Is it enough for us to move forward with balance? Yes or no? You're going to answer those questions as you're going through this beautiful journey. I'm super excited that you now have your intuitive message. I am going to give you your message directly from the book. So we have the Ace of Feathers, starting off with the beautiful goat. So the Ace of Feathers, the goat, for mental clarity and foundation, skilled at traveling through odorous terrain. Goat is your short-foot guide into uncharted surfaces. Determined and self-resilient. The goat will direct you in expanding the confidence needed to ascend to new heights, while at the same time establishing a foundation on which to stand. Goat is a disciplinary of activating the mental powers that spark progress and growth. Be receptive to insightful clarity, Be focused on intentions. You'll provide yourself with a clear plan. Embark on a new adventure while the trust that your efforts will harvest a prosperous future. Keywords here are clarity, new ideas, effort, vision, a breakthrough, new beginnings, and honesty. I hope it's clear. Pile number 1. We also have the Knight of Feathers, pile number 1, card number 2. The Knight of Feathers for the Coyote. We have for action and focus. The Coyote has an inquiring mind, an intense observer. They are a revealer of truth behind illusions and always cut to the chase. Working with their resources, they do not let any blocks uprise in progress. Coyote is your guide in putting your goals into action and challenges you to strike when the iron is hot. Focus your energy on communicating your ideas and demonstrate how much in control that you are. If you feel conflicted in making your move, now is the time to grant enough faith in yourself to overcome fears. Be aware and informed, and know that you will be able to deal with any roadblocks as they arise by adjusting the plans as needed. Keywords here are plan to action, focus, courage, assertive, problem solver, warrior, and strategy. I love that. And then we have the Two of Crystals, ending your beautiful reading. We have the Kangaroo for balance and abundance. The kangaroo, the message here is, through uncharted territories, kangaroo leaps towards their goals. Additionally, they leap at a sheer joy of being alive. Kangaroos strong and adaptable. Ways make them balance the energies that they need to accomplish what they set out to do. Kangaroo is here to remind you that challenges will be met when you're flexible, and issues will be more easily handled when your mind is balanced. When dealing with more than one situation, remain centered and reflect before acting. The wheel of progresses are turning, and you will intuitively know which direction to move in. Be creative with your resources. be careful, be creative with your resources and take advantage of your opportunities as they arise. I love that. Keywords here are balance, decision, optimism, joy, adaptability, progress, and weighing options. Pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful, beautiful reading. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Also, comment below what you're grateful for in this amazing day. And I will see you, beautiful souls, in the next video. Take care, and you know exactly what to do. I hope both messages were clear for you to get ready to attract your spouse. Take care, number 1, or pile number 1.